Today's question, is fruit good or bad for you? This is an interesting one because the reason fruit gets kind of maligned by people is it's very high in sugar, which means it's quite high in calories. So fruit and vegetables are very good for you generally. They're quite nutrient dense, so that means they have loads of vitamins and minerals. Fruit has more calories than vegetables because it has more sugar. Thus, fruit tastes nicer than vegetables. An apple generally tastes nicer than broccoli because of sugar. So the problem with fruit for some people is they can just eat too much of it. Not that it's bad for you, they can just generally eat too much fruit because it's tasty. So, instead of having one apple and one orange a day, they might have an apple, an orange, a banana, some mango, some pineapple, and they might have 600 calories from fruit and think, oh, that's healthy, so no big deal. But the reality is it's 600 calories regardless of where it came from. So it's not really that fruit's bad for you, it's that fruit tastes good and it's really calorie dense, and people think because it's healthy that they can eat as much of it as they want. So that's the problem. For example, smoothies are a prime example. Orange juice, would you eat, if you make a glass of orange juice and you have 4 oranges in that glass, but then I ask you, would you eat 4 oranges in a row, and you said no, then you can see the problem with having fruit. Similarly with a smoothie, if you put all the ingredients in a smoothie in a bowl and go eat that, you'd be like, oh, I don't know, could I eat it? But if you blend it up in a smoothie and add some yogurt or milk, you could easily drink it. And that's the downside of fruit. It tastes good, it's very moreish, and because of that, it's got calories. So if you're a person like me who tends to like fruit a lot and kind of can overeat it, I would just be mindful of that and try and limit your fruit consumption. So maybe instead of having 6 pieces of fruit a day, you have 2. There's nothing wrong with that. Or you pick less calorie dense fruits. So berries, strawberries, raspberries, blueberries are very, very low in calories, while really, really sweet sugary fruit like pineapples and mangoes are very calorie dense because they're very sweet and sugary. So that's really the reality of fruit. It's not good or bad for you per se. It's more that it's very hyperpalatable, meaning it's really easy to overeat because it's very tasty, it's full of sugar, and people can overdo it because they think it's healthy. So I would generally say, look, most people who eat fruit are fine. If you're one of those people who are over consuming it, just eat less fruit. But it's generally good for you. It's full of vitamins, full of minerals, full of fibre, it's got water as well. And 1 or 2 pieces a day isn't going to harm anyone. If you're eating 10 pieces of fruit a day and they're not mostly berries, then probably make some changes in your fruit. If you're dieting down, like if you're trying to lose loads of weight and get really, really lean, like, if you're a female below 20% body fat, if you're male below 10% body fat, yeah, you're probably going to ditch fruit because it's quite high in calories compared to other choices you'll have to make in the day. So if you're trying to really, really diet down, you're probably going to have to give fruit the bullet. But for most people, no, you can enjoy fruit away guilt-free, generally, as long as you're not doing the doggedness and having like 10 pieces a day. All right, guys, I hope that helps. If you have any questions in the comments below, you can always ask. And as always, I hope you have a good day and we'll talk to you later. Cheers.